Ich muss meine Flasche füllen gehen. Wunderschönen Sonntagabend, liebe Mara und Chat. Wie war dein Sonntag? Hallo Wolf. Einen wunderschönen Abend wünsche ich dir auch. Ich habe nicht viel gemacht. Ich hatte heute den ganzen Tag ein bisschen Bauchweh. Also habe ich nur ein bisschen Wäsche gemacht. Ich müsste noch was für einen Geburtstag vorbereiten. In 2 Wochen. Beziehungsweise das ist ein Geschenk. Das muss bis Donnerstag fertig sein. Aber das hat nicht geklappt. Ich weiß nicht, wie ich das machen soll. Wann ich das machen soll. Wer mir dabei helfen kann. Da war ich ein bisschen frustriert. Viel mehr habe ich, glaube ich, nicht gemacht. Gegessen. Das war's. Und du? Wie war dein Sonntag? Ja.
Oh, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies. There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings. Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope. It's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
Alice is sitting in front of me. Okay. Du siehst es, ja, das hätte ich gern gewusst.
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room. And her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it. And she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Woher kommt die Geschichte?
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future. And there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Hast du das Cloudot?
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Genius.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay?
Kann das Bild schon wieder weggehen?
A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Nachdem ihm die Augen rausgeploppt sind. Oh Gott. Oh Gott. Heute habe ich tatsächlich nichts gemacht, außer gezockt und gegessen. Das darf doch auch mal sein an einem Sonntag. Eishockey geguckt und noch ne. Gerade läuft Football nebenbei. Okay. Bist du eher so in amerikanischen Sportarten unterwegs? The Berestian beer. Some people swear they remember them being called the Berenstein beer instead. Yeah, that's the Mandela effect. That one I know. Welcome to the multiverse. Ja, das Bild guckt zurück. Ja. Er hat ein Auge auf dich geworfen. Ja, Iggy. He is way to contain so, yeah. He is. Ich mach ganz kurz die Heizung an. Bei mir wird es nämlich ein bisschen arg kühl gerade. Einen Moment. So. Obwohl ich Pulli habe und mit der Decke hier sitzen. Langsam wird es ungemütlich kühl, muss ich sagen. So echt November, zack, jetzt wird's kalt. Jetzt ist ausgeherbstet. Fußball ist nicht so meins. Eishockey gucke ich aber und die Deutschliga. Okay, und Football?
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird, and there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Gut zu wissen, falls uns das mal passiert.
Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
Du vielleicht.
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't
Das stimmt, dass
prove
es überhaupt so
Suzuki exists.
rausploppen kann.
Well, I guess not, but...
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet.
Okay.
That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Done.
Ich konnte noch irgendwas anderes fragen. Habe ich nicht gefragt. Oder brought the dish over. He laid out an omelette rice in front of me and Iris. Irgendwie, die haben nur ein Gericht gemacht, oder? Iris grabbed a spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. Jetzt.
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Was ist da los? Iris and I ate the omelette rice in near silence. There was no conversation. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long...
Ah! Thanks for the food!
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ote, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
I paid for the food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again!
Thank you. Come back soon.
Oder ist denn nichts mehr? Ach Mann, jetzt kann ich nicht mehr fragen. Irgendwas konnte ich doch eigentlich noch fragen. Oh, nice and toasty. What? The food? Football doch lieber amerikanisch. Ja, das dachte ich mir. Okay, dann gehen wir noch ins Sunfish Pocket. Wo Renju auch nicht ist. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Alison and I sat at Mizuki's table.
Wow, this is surprising.
Die hat einen Platin Trident.
Why are you two together? Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You can even live with me if you want. That's a great idea. The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Danke.
This girl.
But do you like it, man? Machen wir das wirklich nochmal? Okay. Alles original, würde ich sagen. Ah, wieso geht's da hinten nicht? Ah.
Those are some nice hip bones.
Okay.
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday...
Huh?
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Dein Ernst?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask.
Ja, schon.
And I don't have any way to contact you.
Damn it.
We just missed it.
Als ob.
He was
Der
looking for
Schein ist
Iris.
ja.
He was asking everyone where she was. Looking for me? Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
Hätte ich nicht abends
I
abgeholt.
don't know either. Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
It must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
Well, a triple wart sea devil or an anacanthus barbatus.
Aha.
That's a mouthful.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's
Sehe
really
ich.
friendly with everyone. I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
Vermutlich.
No, it's not like that. We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
Mizuki wäre bestimmt auch eine voll süße Meerjungfrau.
What are you gonna do? Scold me or something?
Nein, ich frag doch nur.
Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good. Excuse me.
Ja, bitte. Mama took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was...
Ja gut, das
we
muss
thought
sie
she
immer
was
raus.
having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
Ich...
I did not abandon
Ja.
you.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
Okay. Sie ist die Rednerin mit. Ja. The one time Daddy should have given his phone number. True. And he didn't. That's really unfortunate.
Why are you asking me about that?
Weißt du ja was
I
drüber?
was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse. I thought I told you this already.
Okay, sorry.
Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
She's lying?
Ja, dass sie nicht so sauer ist.
She may just be excited or upset.
The police asked me a bunch of questions, but I don't know where he is.
Ist okay, sitting there.
Mr. Okira helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby.
Was?
I got hired by Lemniscape all because of him. Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscape.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscape. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her. I didn't know that. Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
Es hört sich an, als würde da noch was anderes dahinter
I
stehen.
didn't know he thought of me that way. More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl. And you're fast, too. Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Oh,
Were
okay.
you always the anchor? Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
I told you that Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, right? She was the messenger of the gods. She had to be really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake then.
You want a race?
Sure, when we get the chance.
Doch konnte sie im Traum dem Typen nicht davonrennen.
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work, too. We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff. Blow those boys away! Blow those boys away!
Okay.
Yeah, blow those boys! Mizuki, you really shouldn't say that.
Tanz für mich.
Right here?
Nein.
Oh, I want to see too. Me too.
Jetzt
I would
wirklich?
also like to see that.
I don't know. Come on, just show us. But... Alright, I'll go set up. Wait!
The Mehrheit didn't listen and heard off.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist. Yay! Iris, we're ready.
Jetzt geht's ab.
Alright, world, get ready. See my dance. Invincible Rainbow Arrow. Hit it!
Okay, das ist der gleiche wie im Stream.
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart.
Meine Frage ist aber nicht, ich weiß es auch nicht, finde ich.
This world erase you, passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. Tessa, you're the best!
Ich fände es ein bisschen steif. Da guck mal 5 Minuten nicht hinfangen die Leute an für dich zu tanzen. Ja,
That
so
song.
ist das.
Mr. Opiero wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics. So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you, no info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Das ist wichtig, Iris. Ernsthaft.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
We can think about that later. Let's get going.
Yeah, you're right.
Tja, Misogi. Wir lassen dich jetzt einfach allein hier sitzen. She sang and danced without moving her lips. I think it was auto-tune.
I saw it. I'm sure. You're corpse, Iris. Right?
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
Oh, um Gottes Willen. I try to picture Iris' breast swinging down there like that. Wieso tust du das, Date? And then I decided not to.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called ABER, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background? So my corpse was on here?
Yeah.
It's a workbench. There's nothing on it now. Du warst sogar schon zweimal darauf tot. Iris, do not provoke the beer. What?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Nanotech? Yeah, technology related to really small things, like really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep.
Ja, die go beep,
That's what
beep,
Mom
beep,
said.
bestimmt.
Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway,
Hören sich an
nanotechnology
wie
costs tons of money.
den
Only a
Seher.
few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters.
Okay.
The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
I was standing there.
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's
So
almost
ungefähr.
it. Yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing
Warum
works.
erkläre ich dir das alles?
Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables. And on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say, go away, and push them back?
Well,
Das sind
yeah,
keine
kind of.
Soldier.
But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
Oh Gott.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
Nein.
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the
Augen.
optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes.
Cool.
The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then
Cool.
through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
Nah.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Because of this,
Aber
the syncer's data goes inside
passiert
the
das nicht bei
subject's
meinem
brain.
Gehirn?
And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Was, wenn mir das noch passiert? This do not provoke... Wie war es? Vielleicht. Man weiß es nicht. Wir wissen es immer noch nicht. Einen schönen Sonntagabend wünsche ich dir.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
Ja, wieso sagst du dir denn?
Date, tell me this.
Hmm?
Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sejima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear.
Aber er kennt sie.
Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I resurrected.
Yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much?
Ja, vermutlich schon. Wir könnten das Gespräch auch draußen führen.
Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that.
Gab literally keinen Grund, wieso wir hier reingegangen sind. Überhaupt keinen. Ja, bis so 18 darf man ab 18 was trinken? In Japan? Wer ruft denn hier an? Ah,
Hey,
hi.
Mama, it's me.
Dante, honey, what's up?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
Vermutlich.
I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, remember what we talked about?
There's a regular here who was good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight.
Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
How are you talking on your phone without earphones?
Ja. I was too lazy to explain properly. So I came up with a lie.
I have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow, cool!
Another call came in.
Date, it's the boss.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, Dante, tell me the situation. Did you find number 89?
If I did, I would have told you.
Uh-huh. I see.
What was that about?
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Dante. Do you realize how screwed I am? Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where?
I told you I was going to marvel with Iris. And about who I was expecting to see there.
Wait, are you trying to get her drunk?
Ja,
She's not 21.
sonst nicht. Okay, 21.
Minor?
Hmm?
Well, whatever. I'm sure you have a good plan. Find those two and arrest them. Got it?
Wenn sie nicht minderjährig wäre. Joa. Willst du das neue Pokémon spielen? Ja, ich werde es auf jeden Fall anspielen. Mal gucken, wie es ist. Ich hoffe, es ist gut. Dann spielen wir das länger. Ich hoffe es. What? Ja, das frage ich mich auch gewesen. Die ganze Zeit. I only now noticed the boss and I have the same hairstyle. A bit.
First time here?
A bit, yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Date, on your 6. 2 suspicious individuals approaching.
Hinter mir.
Oh!
Date!
Jeez. Ja. Hölle.
Stay
Die
right
Leute
there.
sind hier.
Okay.
Ach du Scheiße.
Damn. Who are they?
We can find out later.
Ich bin so gut, nicht die sind schlecht, ich bin gut.
Yeah, but
if I grab Iris and try to run, we'll be shot full of hope. The areas between the buildings are blocked off. We can't go that way. Which means...
shit. We gotta take care of them.
I have reached the same conclusion.
But I've only got a single revolver.
Was ist das? Gasflasche. Was kommt hier?
Date, I have a plan.
Okay, raus
I
damit.
will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
Okay,
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
brauchen wir.
What's the plan?
You see that hangar over there? Shoot the bottom of the hangar with a normal bullet.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
Ah, ich weiß nicht, wie das geht. Ah! What? What? Ohne Magazin hier auf dem Boden.
Look at that.
Das ist doch nicht euer Ernst. Das ist doch nicht euer Ernst.
Are they stupid?
Just as I calculated.
Mit hier einen stehen noch.
Calculations you do?
Date, focus.
Das sind alles Date-Klone.
Now, the burst shot. Shoot the pornomag vending machine.
Nein!
Pornomag?
I said no questions.
Du hättest einfach Maschine sagen
Shoot the
sollen.
vending machine with the burst.
Das ist doch nicht so. Keiner jemals. Wie gesagt, die einzige Erklärung ist, dass es alle meine Klone sind. Ah!
Hey, this is...
This is crazy.
I've never seen anything like this before!
Ich hab doch nie eine nackte Frau gesehen. Ja, okay. Macht schon ein bisschen Sinn tatsächlich.
Yeah, they must be stupid.
You are too.
Ich,
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
Hello?
Mama? There's a group of naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
There's... What?
Don't use my voice without permission.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up. Now, we're ready. We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air.
okay.
Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time.
Oh Gott.
Now let's go.
Ihr hat Vertrauen in mich. Oh. Desinfizier dich ja, bevor du wieder herkommst.
Ready? Here I go.
Das sind keine Amateure, das sind Volldeppen, ja schon. Hat sie recht. Wenn mir mal jemand gesagt hätte, dass Mathe dazu gut ist. Ja. I'm afraid of what I'm about to witness. Yeah, I am very confused now. Was du sagen, Stride? Dann nehme ich sehr gut. Ja. Naja.
This is...
My place. The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
So Mizuki's not home?
Doesn't look like it.
Nach dem
checked your phone's
Starfish.
GPS. Mizuki is currently at Sunfish Pocket.
Sunfish. It's getting late, but Sunfish Pocket should be safe. I'm sure the mermaids are taking good care of her. If anything, she'd be in more danger with us.
Iris, I need to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever.
Sag mir jetzt endlich, wer dich besucht hat.
Iris, those guys who tried to kidnap you, do you have any idea who they were?
After long silence, Iris spoke.
There's a reason I asked you to go on a date so many times. I wanted you to protect me. I wanted a bodyguard.
Das hättest du doch einfach sagen können.
If I told you the truth, you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't tell you. But now, I'll come clean. My life is being threatened by a secret society. They're called the Nizet Laws. A group under the control of the Wadjet system.
Okay.
Their ultimate goal is to complete X00639.
What?
I discovered them and what they were up to, and now... Date, please help me! They're going to kill me!
Wait. Slow down.
Okay, about nice lots. Hehehe, T-Lots. Legend of Zelda. Hehe. No Zelda fans.
Naixatloz. Sometimes they just call themselves the Nice. They're deeply connected to the Wadjet system. Their organization is everywhere. International politics, business leaders, all operating in secret.
Aber das System ist doch nur bei uns.
Well, you know about the Wadjet system, right?
It's the core of artificial intelligence.
Do you know where it came from?
It was developed by the American tech conglomerate Elgorg.
Das sind so viele
But no
Namen.
specifics have been revealed.
Basically, the Wadjet system artificial intelligence is from outer space. It was transmitted to Earth in binary, as radio waves. They were caught by the space dev team at Elgorg. And when they decoded it, they found that it was a truly incredible source code.
Aliens!
That's the code they used to create the Wadjet system.
Is this true, Iba?
It is patently ridiculous.
In geosynchronous orbit around the equator, longitude 100 degrees east, there's a satellite. It's about 150 feet long. Quite big for a satellite.
True. Most satellites are between 5 and 10 feet long. The International Space Station is roughly 330 feet long. So this satellite she is describing is about half as big.
It's always in the same place, and there's no doubt that it's man-made. But by who? And when it was launched, no one knows.
Die kann ja immer am selben Fleck sein.
The first to discover this satellite was a space advocacy group in Japan. It was on the news for a short while. No one could identify it precisely.
Most people thought it was some secret US military satellite and that was it. But that's not the truth. X00639 is a super-powered radio transmitter.
Radio?
Transmitter?
But it's not complete. It's still being built. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what Wadjet wants them to do.
Ah, bin überfordert ich auch. Oh, ja. Und sagen, struggle da in a... Das habe ich gelesen. Ich bin gerade auch ein bisschen überfordert. Okay. Die das bauen wollen, sind auf der Erde. Aber die welche Technologie kam von Aliens? Vielleicht auch im Paralleluniversum? So to summarize Iris' story. The Badger system AR was built by decoding radio waves sent from outer space. A secret society called Lords or Snakes knows the secret of the budget system and obeys its will. Their ultimate goal is to complete the radio transmitter satellite XYY639. Ice budget building, yeah.
I managed to learn that too. They're building X00639 so they can transmit their own data to a planet far away.
Ah!
If they contact a sentient species, then the process will repeat itself again. That species will decode the signal, create an AI, then builds a radio transmitter. Because they're an AI, they can create copies of themselves for transmission. Doing this over and over means that Wadjet will eventually spread across the universe.
And after that?
After that...
Ja, was haben die davon?
After they're spread all over space, what do they do next?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, why do humans have children?
Das verstehe ich auch nicht.
Wadjet is alive. They want to spread across the universe. That's their destiny. Let's say that one day Wadjet shows up on your computer screen. Hi guys, nice to meet you. Want to help us out? Do you really think humans would help? Most people would probably think their PC has a virus or something. Or they'd panic and try to remove them. I don't know what would happen. I'm sure Wadjet made their own predictions. And they thought it was best to control certain parts of humanity from behind the scenes. But they needed some kind of direct influence. They can't build a satellite by themselves, right? That's why they created Nyset laws. Nyse and Wadjet have a mutually beneficial relationship. Wadjet can control stock prices. Nyse benefits from that. In return, Nyse helps Wadjet's ultimate goal. That's why Nyse is in militaries and corporations all over the world. To help build X00639.
Okay, das heißt aber theoretisch mit der Nanotechnologie könnten die auch alle Menschen kontrollieren. So wie sagen wir, Boss, die so tötet.
Alright, I get it.
You do?
Was?
Not really, but she doesn't need to know that. But listening to your explanation, Nyse doesn't sound like a bad organization.
So nicht?
No, that's not true. Think of how much money and resources are going to Nyse. Think of how many people are suffering in poverty. And all the wars happening across the planet. And human trafficking and slavery. Nyse has the power and resources to put an end to all of that. But they don't. They only care about themselves. And they'll do anything to protect their own interests. They'll kill if they have to. Which is why I'm being targeted. Because I found out their secret. Well, I can't say yet.
God damn it, Iris!
Believe me, Nyse is dangerous.
Wieso kannst du das nicht sagen jetzt?
You saw my dead body.
Do you think that you were killed by Nyse in the parallel world?
Yes, I think so. You're the only person I can trust. Please, don't leave me. You have to protect me.
Think. Iris' story is, well, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't believe a word of it. But it is true that she was almost kidnapped by some mysterious group. And it's true that I saw her dead body in the cold storage warehouse. And if that happened in a parallel world...
Date, you can't tell me that you actually believe this.
ABER, You use the Wadjet system too, right?
So what if I do? Do you suspect me, Date? Do you think I'm an agent of Nye's?
Nein.
Fine. This can be solved easily. Why not look into her mind? Then you will discover if her story is true or not.
A sink, of course.
Nina? Sinken macht überhaupt keinen Sinn, weil wir nicht wissen, was echt ist, was nicht echt ist, wie viel echt ist. Ob sie das alles nur mal gehört oder gesehen hat, das macht überhaupt keinen Sinn jetzt. With Iris in the passenger seat, I headed back to Abyss, but really I didn't want to take her there. Because boss would be waiting.
The men who attacked us at Golden Yokosho were waiting for us.
Hat man die festgenommen, hat man die befragt, hat man die irgendwo hingebracht.
Why would that be?
Und außerdem hat doch da jemand gewartet auf uns.
Who could have?
Mama.
Someone who knew we were going to Marvel.
That's right.
No. It couldn't.
Boss.
Impossible.
Iba, can you contact Pewter? I want to ask him something.
Understood.
Oh, Date. Do you need something?
Where are you?
I'm out drinking in Shinjuku.
What?
I was actually thinking of heading over to Golden Yokosho, but I heard something about a shootout. So the cops have it sealed off. Maybe a shootout between gangs or something? The world has become a dangerous place.
Pewter, where's Boss right now?
Not sure. I don't think she's at Abyss anymore. Maybe she went home?
Pewter, I need to know something. Does a sync machine exist outside of Abyss?
If it does, I won't have to go to Abyss. Aber es ist ja auch egal, wenn Boss nicht da ist. I can just go there and sync with Iris. I thought Pewter might know, but...
There's only one sync machine in the entire world, and it's with us at Abyss.
Bist du dir ganz sicher?
For now, anyway.
For now?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years
Aha!
Stolen?
Dann gibt's irgendwo noch einen.
It was being transported when it was attacked and then stolen by an armed group of men. The culprit is still on the loose. The device was never recovered either.
Iba, were you aware of this?
No. This is new information. I was not even aware there was a prototype.
So, neither you or Boss are at Abyss right now?
No.
Good. I can take Iris there without a problem.
Thanks, Pewter. See you later.
Sure thing.
I'm at a total loss of words
Where
at the
are we
blood.
going?
Yeah.
Dreams.
What?
I'm gonna sync with you to determine if what you were telling me is true. And if it is true, I'll fulfill your wish.
My wish?
You don't remember? To become your bodyguard. Is that alright?
Yes, of course.
Alright, a number of subplots that are going on. Yeah. Bit confusing. Just like Pewter said, Boss wasn't there. Iva knew exactly how to use the device. I followed her directions at the control console and prepared the machine quickly.
Date, this time, I will be remotely operating the sync.
Roger that.
Are you ready?
Yes.
The time limit is 6 minutes, as always.
I know.
Oh Gott, nicht das schon wieder.
Let us begin.
What is this place?
Hallo?
It is difficult to move like this.
ABER?
Why do you look like that?
I went with a simpler look today. I figured this world couldn't handle my full resolution.
That's fine then. You can quit if you want, you know.
Never! I will never give up!
You don't have to take it that far.
In any case, it seems that we've finally arrived.
Wir sind in
Is this
Minecraft.
world made of jelly cubes?
This is Shovel Forge.
Das ist
Shovel
Shovelforge.
forge. I don't see any shovels or forges.
Iris said that she was focused on streaming this game lately.
What's that got to do
Das
with
ist
forges?
einfach
Forget
Minecraft.
about the forges and listen. This Somnium is the world of Shovel Forge, a sandbox game in which you make and move cubes to create structures on a map.
I'm not playing this game.
On the
bin bei
contrary,
der
you already are.
Oh, come on, I don't want to play.
Accept the reality, Date. You have no choice.
Das wie in Mario.
Morning and
In
hello!
Mario?
It's Tessa, also known as Aset. You bet! I'm gonna be playing Shovel Forge today. Let's dive right in! Iris's Let's Play has begun. Help me, Date! You have to help me! It's nice, they're coming! Find me, Date! Oh, a pickaxe! Lucky!
What was that all about?
It appears that this Somnium will not be easy like the other ones.
Wie
I didn't think the
easy.
other ones were all that easy.
Ja.
Are you ready? Let us begin.
Gott. Oh Gott.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Ich bin kein Minecraft-Fan. Makes it look like it's not true. True. 1, 2. 3. 4. Da sehen wir jetzt Inception, oder? Wir streamen. Ein Stream.